We use Dynamics 365 project operations to manage a project. The project is in the contract phase. In which stage is the project? A. Plan. B. Quote. C. Complete. D. Deliver. E. New. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. When you win a quote that is associated with a project, and the project is moved to the contract phase, the project stage is updated to plan. We utilize Dynamics 365 Human Resources to expand into establishing a new department while fostering employee growth, aiming to manage annual employee reviews as part of our strategic performance management efforts. What are two capabilities of Dynamics 365 Human Resources Performance Management? A. Performance journals. B. Competencies. C. Goals. D. Personnel actions. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The two capabilities of Dynamics 365 Human Resources most relevant for annual employee reviews are A. Performance journals. These log tasks and contributions aiding in tracking performance. And C. Goals. Set objectives for improvement crucial for managing reviews. We implement Dynamics 365 Finance. Which two components can we use to create a financial dimension set? A. Main account. B. Derived dimension. C. Account structure. D. Financial dimension. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The correct components to create a financial dimension set in Dynamics 365 Finance are main account and financial dimension. These two together allow for comprehensive management of financial data by providing both the overall accounts and specific financial views or calculations, which are essential for detailed financial analysis and reporting. We sell products through a variety of online platforms and mobile sales platforms, as well as brick-and-mortar stores. Different sales strategies are tailored to each type of order source. We should ensure that we can effectively manage the support for each sale type. What should you recommend? A. Case management and loyalty programs. B. A mobile app and online sales. C. A retail store, an online store, and a call center. D. A mobile app and a credit card gateway. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The optimal solution for managing different order sources across e-commerce sites, brick-and-mortar stores, and phone sales involves a combination of centralized systems handling each aspect. This approach ensures seamless interaction with all sales processes without needing multiple apps or fragmented setups. A retail store handles brick-and-mortar sales. An e-commerce site manages online transactions. A call center addresses phone sales and support for in-store returns. This setup efficiently integrates with all necessary components. We implement Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. We enable warehouse layout. For each item, we should define the associated location name by using its coordinates, including the A. Location type. B. Size. C. Tree structure. D. Blocked location. Bin. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The characteristic to identify a location's name is best determined by knowing which item or product is stored there because it specifies the type of storage unit involved. This provides direct context about the physical placement relative to other areas. In Dynamics 365 Finance, to correctly enter your time periods and expenses within a project requires having the project management operations enabled. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. In Dynamics 365 Project Operations, Clodeware can specify only one source of funding in a project contract. Is it true? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. You can assign employees or contractors to user-defined tasks and subtasks on a project. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, in Dynamics 365 Project Operations, this allows for flexibility in resource allocation based on the specific requirements of the project. You can only associate one subproject with each project. We plan to utilize Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. Each finished product requires ingredients in varying proportions. We must select an appropriate manufacturing type and select the implementation that best aligns with our needs. A. Process. B. Lean. C. Discrete. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Clodeware should implement lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing prioritizes efficiency, reducing waste, and responding quickly to customer needs. It is suitable for products requiring precise control over ingredient proportions. We use Dynamics 365 Human Resources. We should ensure that workers can document their own performance relative to goals. What should we direct the team? A. Compensation management page. B. Personnel management page. C. Performance goals page. D. Employee self-service workspace. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The performance goals page is where each employee can set personal goals aligned with organizational objectives. This section allows individuals to document their performance against these goals, compare against company targets, and track improvements or areas needing attention. It directly addresses the need for tracking individual worker performance relative to goals, making it the appropriate choice. We need to make the choice of whether data should be on-premise or accessed via cloud. You should provide insights into the data security benefits of the cloud and should share your findings with the executives. A. Active Directory keeps data secure. B. Data is in a government cloud. C. Data online is encrypted by default. D. Data on premises is encrypted by default. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Cloud providers often encrypt data automatically, ensuring security without additional setup. With Dynamics 365 Fraud Protection, Cloudware can create decision rules to determine which accounts are considered safe, which should be watched, and which should be blocked. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, you can. You can only associate one subproject with each project. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, Dynamics 365 Project Operations supports the ability to associate multiple subprojects with a single project. This hierarchical structure enables the management of complex projects that may consist of several smaller related projects. We plan to implement Dynamics 365 Project Operations. Project sales orders are automatically created or amended when you save item requirements for a project. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. Cloudware implements the performance management feature in Dynamics 365 Human Resources. Which performance management component can employees create by using the employee self-service workspace? A. Goals. B. Workflows. C. Performance reviews. D. Performance journal. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Employees can create journals for themselves and can choose to share them with their manager. Managers can create journals for their team and can choose to share them with their employees. In Dynamics 365 Project Operations, the type of project that you create for a project contract determines the method that you use to. Is it true? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We have implemented Dynamics 365 Project Operations and is now configuring the invoice posting module within for the project. Which two invoices can we post for the project? A. Elimination. B. Approval. C. Fee. D. Expense. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Elimination. This step involves removing adjustments or changes that are no longer relevant to the project before posting the final invoice. Expense. The first expense is posted after approval, reflecting the initial time and material costs. After elimination, another expense is posted to show the adjusted costs. We are implementing expense management capabilities in Dynamics 365 Finance. We can configure the system to allow employees to create and manage expense reports on behalf of another employees. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We seek to enhance its existing Dynamics 365 finance and operations platform by successfully integrating Microsoft Teams. Specifically, which three platforms within this comprehensive system are identified as effectively supporting Microsoft Teams integration? A. Dynamics 365 Commerce. B. Power BI. C. Microsoft Dataverse. D. Dynamics 365 Customer Engagement. E. SharePoint Online. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The recommended platforms are Dynamics 365 Commerce, Microsoft Dataverse, and Dynamics 365 Customer Engagement. Dynamics 365 Project Operation project contracts are used to manage the billing details of a project. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We that operates Dynamics 365 Finance must validate your company's financial health before signing and executing a business agreement with another registered company under the United States Stock Exchange. You will need to enter the necessary data or information into the system where your company is being integrated. A. Operating unit. B. Legal entity. C. Organizational hierarchies. D. Workflow system. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The company should enter its information into the Dynamics 365 Finance system by entering it into the Legal Entity option. The legal entity is where details about the company's registration with the United States Stock Exchange, including its legal structure, are stored. This information is critical for business contract validation, as it determines compliance with financial regulations and regulatory requirements. Using Dynamics 365 Finance, Clodoyer can use a purchase order to return previously purchased items to a vendor. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We are a chemical distribution company, have implemented Dynamics 365 supply chain management as part of our operations. As part of our decisions influenced by market demand, a product was dispatched from warehouse to warehouse based on customer orders which increased inventory levels. The worker updated an inventory account and recorded two new transactions. Which type of inventory journal did the worker use? A. Counting. B. Tag counting. C. Inventory adjustment. D. Transfer. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. In Dynamics 365, this journal is used to move goods between work in process and finished goods accounts or any appropriate inventory accounts, facilitating the transfer process within the supply chain management system. What two modules are included in Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. Each module presents a complete solution, noticing that each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Service Hub. B. Project Management and Accounting. C. Master Planning. D. Dynamics 365 Remote Assist. E. Product Information Management. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The correct answer includes Service Hub and Master Planning as two key modules in Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. We intend to integrate sales, resourcing, project management, and expense tracking within a single application. What should we implement? A. Dynamics 365 Project Operations. B. Dynamics 365 Finance. C. Dynamics 365 Business Central. D. Dynamics 365 Human Resources. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Clodeware should implement Dynamics 365 Business Central because it comprehensively covers sales, resourcing, project management, and expense tracking within a single application. In the Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, Clodeware can assign maintenance workflows that have a specific skill to work orders and maintenance requests. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management supports assigning maintenance workflows to work orders and maintenance requests. These workflows can include specific skill requirements, ensuring that work is assigned to resources with the necessary expertise. Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations have the export to Excel option exports the currently selected data that is visible in a grid on a page. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Not always true, because visibility and data selection constraints may affect visibility upon export. We plan to implement Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. We want shop floor workers to register their daily work by using the production floor execution interface. Which two activities can employees perform? A. Register raw material consumption. B. Schedule a production order. C. Register scrap quantity during production. D. Clock in and clock out. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. These activities help manage inventory levels and track daily work, respectively. We which implement Dynamics 365 Finance ask what two components or features can be used to create a financial dimension set. Each correct answer presents part of the solution. A. Derived dimension. B. Financial dimension. C. Main account. D. Account structure. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. To create a financial dimension set in Dynamics 365 Finance, the following two components are essential. B. Financial dimension This contains primary financial data such as revenue, expenses, assets, and liabilities. And the account structure, this organizes these dimensions into relevant categories like operations or marketing to facilitate better management and reporting. Dynamics 365 Human Resources can manage work schedules. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. We implement Dynamics 365 Finance with supply chain management capabilities. We implement the procurement and sourcing modules. Partially receiving and invoicing purchase orders is a common practice. We partially receive and invoice a purchase order. What is the status of the purchase order? A. Received. B. Invoiced. C. Open order. D. Cancelled. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The purchase order status is open order. This occurs when partial receipt is made before full invoicing or billing. We implementing Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management uses Microsoft SharePoint Online for document management. Only users that use Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management can contribute to documents on SharePoint. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. This is false because others can contribute if they have their own account. With Dynamics 365 Commerce, you can create separate payment methods and price groups for each retail store channel. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. True, as separate payment methods and price groups can be configured per retail channel to suit specific sales strategies. The company successfully implemented Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management and utilized external vendors to produce certain components. To assist you in managing vendor operations, consider these three actions: Action 1, Action 2, and Action 3. Each action provides a viable solution for addressing vendor management needs. A. Update the status of production order operations that are subcontracted to completed when the vendor's work is done. B. Create an operation for the subcontractor to track the progress of the vendor's work. C. Assign each operation in a production order to multiple vendors. D. Ensure that each production order relates to a single vendor. E. Automatically generate purchase orders for operations that you subcontract to a vendor. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. To effectively manage vendor operations under Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, the following three actions should be recommended. Create an operation for the subcontractor to track the progress of the vendor's work. This ensures that each subcontracted order is monitored and tracked, helping in timely delivery and efficient management. Also, ensure each production order relates to a single vendor. This simplifies operations by reducing complexity and potential issues associated with multiple vendors per production order. And automatic generation of purchase orders for operations subcontracted to a vendor, while potentially beneficial, this may lead to inefficiencies if the vendor's system is not optimized, so it should be considered based on its specific needs and whether automation aligns with vendor objectives. With Dynamics 365 Fraud Protection, Cloudware can analyze historical data to create rules that accept or reject customer transactions. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, you can. In Dynamics 365 Finance, account segments can be defined and used in an organization's accounting system. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is true. We are evaluating options for our manufacturing change by incorporating integrated rate shipping costs into distribution planning. Which product we need? A. Dynamics 365 Sales. B. Dynamics 365 Commerce. C. Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. D. Dynamics 365 Field Service. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management is specifically designed to handle the entire supply chain, including logistics, distribution, and shipping processes. It provides features related to integrated rate shipping, which allow companies to automatically calculate shipping costs based on real-time factors such as fuel prices, distance, and time. This directly addresses the company's goal of optimizing shipping costs through a dynamic pricing model, making it the most suitable choice among the options provided. Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations have report customizations that are made to a specific analytical workspace, apply to all users of that workspace. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. True customized reports apply to all users in the workspace. Which three actions can vendor perform with our Dynamics 365 supply chain management? A. Change the inventory cost of items. B. Submit invoices electronically. C. Create transfer orders. D. Respond to a request for quote. E. Approve purchase orders. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The three most critical actions vendors should perform in Dynamics 365 supply chain management are: submit invoices electronically that facilitates efficient and quick accounting processes, respond to a request for quote, which is foundational for decision-making and future vendor management, and approve purchase orders. Which three finance modules are available in Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations to configure bank accounts, chart of accounts, and to maintain the asset value? A. Fixed assets. B. Landed cost. C. Cash and bank management. D. Enterprise asset management. E. General ledger. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Fixed assets is essential for managing the life cycle of fixed assets. It allows organizations to maintain the value of their assets and ensures compliance with accounting standards. Cash and bank management effectively handles the configuration of bank accounts and maintains asset values by tracking both physical cash and electronic banking transactions. The General Ledger module is the core of financial management in Dynamics 365 Finance. It includes the chart of accounts and is used for recording all financial transactions, providing a comprehensive view of the company's financial position. We implement Dynamics 365 Finance. We need assistance in identifying email integration capabilities for our documents. What are two valid use cases where Dynamics 365 Finance documents are shared with customers via email integration? A. The company emails invoices to customers after their hotel stay. B. Customers negotiate prices for hotel reservations with company agents by using their personal email addresses. C. A customer registers a complaint online regarding their stay at any of the company's hotels. D. The company sends statements to customers based on request. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. While customer complaints are important, they are typically handled through dedicated customer service channels and do not directly involve sharing Dynamics 365 Finance documents. And sending statements to customers is a valid use case. It is not specifically related to email integration. Statements can be shared through various channels, not necessarily limited to email. We purchased Dynamics 365 Finance. Which two features they implement? A. Manufacturing. B. Accounts receivable. C. Omnichannel. D. Payment fraud prevention. E. General ledger. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The correct selections to implement in Dynamics 365 Finance are: General Ledger. This handles detailed accounting, providing the bottom line and transaction tracking. Omnichannel. This allows integrating multiple business processes within one platform, enhancing operational efficiency by sharing data across platforms. These two features together provide a comprehensive solution for financial reporting and integration. We manufactures custom medications and need a Dynamics 365 app designed specifically for managing ingredient concentrations, ensuring traceability from suppliers to customers, and enabling substitutions based on the type of compound. A. Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. B. Dynamics 365 Asset Management. C. Dynamics 365 Customer Service. D. Dynamics 365 Product Insights. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The most suitable Dynamics 365 application for managing the concentration of active ingredients, providing traceability from supplier to customer, and substituting ingredients based on compound type is Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. This tool provides comprehensive management of supply chain processes, including ingredient tracking, substitution, and supplier traceability, aligning perfectly with the company's needs. We plan to implement Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. Which three actions can vendors perform? A. Change the inventory cost of items. B. Submit invoices electronically. C. create transfer orders, D. Approve purchase orders, E. Respond to a request for quote RFQ. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The correct 3 actions that vendors can perform in Dynamics 365 supply chain management include: A. Change the inventory cost of items. B. Submit invoices electronically. C. Create transfer orders. These options are directly related to managing inventory and vendor relationships within the supply chain context. We use Dynamics 365 Commerce to schedule several mandatory Dynamics 365 Commerce reports. The reports must print statistics about inventory sales from the previous week every Sunday night for a physical printer. What is the appropriate tool? A. Chart controls. B. Management reporter. C. Microsoft Excel. D. Power BI. E. Microsoft SQL Server reporting services. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The best tool for the company to use in Dynamics 365 Commerce to generate inventory sales reports for printing purposes would be Management Reporter from the Microsoft. This tool is integrated directly with Dynamics 365 and allows for seamless report generation, making it ideal for their specific needs of printing reports. Dynamics 365 Human Resources can manage reporting for sick time and vacation time. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We are exploring the capabilities in Dynamics 365 Human Resources to manage employee leaves and absences. Leave requests for paid time off must be approved either by a manager, by a human resources representative. After create a workflow of type leave and absence request, we should assign the workflow to A. Leave and absence plan. B. Leave and absence type. C. Leave balance. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. To configure employee leave requests in Dynamics 365 Human Resources, you should create a workflow, assign workflow to employee, and assign workflows or forms. We can manage cost accounting by using Dynamic 365 Supply Chain Management. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. We evaluate purchasing Dynamics 365 supply chain management, recognizing the need to address its organizational requirements effectively. The management team is hesitant to commit a large number of applications aimed at covering all necessary aspects. It's essential to showcase 3 out-of-the-box functions within Dynamics 365 supply chain management. A. Cost management. B. Opportunity management. C. Asset management. D. Knowledge base management. E. Warehouse management. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The 3 built-in functions in Dynamics 365 supply chain management that are essential and relevant for a company's needs are: cost management focuses on optimizing spending across all areas of the business, including procurement, production, distribution, and sales. It helps in identifying inefficiencies and reducing overall costs. Asset management manages company assets such as physical equipment, software licenses, and technology subscriptions. It ensures that company resources are properly tracked, classified, and utilized to achieve organizational goals. And warehouse management is fully integrated with other business processes. These three functions provide a strong foundation for managing the supply chain effectively by addressing cost optimization. We employing Dynamics 365 Finance has accidentally been paying for non-recipients in this product suite. You should propose a solution to prevent such occurrences from recurring. What recommendation would you offer? A. Implement accounts payable for three-way matching. B. Activate change management. C. Implement accounts receivable for three-way matching. D. Use the vendor portal. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The company is facing an issue where products received do not get paid. By activating accounts payable, they can better track and manage changes related to their payment terms, ensuring accurate and timely payments are processed. This proactive approach helps prevent future mismatches and financial discrepancies by automating the necessary processes for three-way matching. Dynamics 365 project operation project contracts contain details about the agreed upon product-based and project-based line items to be delivered. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. The make-to-stock manufacturing strategy should be used when customer create requests for custom configurations of a highly configurable product. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. The make-to-stock strategy is focused on producing goods based on anticipated demand and stocking them for sale. Custom configurations are better suited to make-to-order or configure-to-order strategies. The make-to-order manufacturing strategy lean manufacturing processes rely on recipes, ingredients, and formulas to mix ingredients in specific proportions. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. We utilizing Dynamics 365 for supply chain management packages. Our products typically in quantities of 12 or 24 units. We would like to develop a recommendation for how customers should prefer purchasing these products. Please let us know if you would like to review and refine this recommendation. A. Set up purchase order multiples for the items. B. Configure a standard order quantity for the items. C. Create a purchase order and manually adjust the order quantities. D. Set up a safety stock quantity for the items. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. This approach sets each item's order to be multiples of 12 or 24, ensuring consistent package quantities. It minimizes variation and helps avoid issues where customers might request smaller quantities, which can lead to confusion or dissatisfaction. We adopt an integrated supply chain management solution using Dynamics 365. We rely on third-party vendors for our key components. We need to recommend actions to manage vendor operations. Which three actions should you recommend? A. Create an operation for the subcontractor to track the progress of the vendor's work. B. Automatically generate purchase orders for operations that you subcontract to a vendor. C. Update the status of production order operations that are subcontracted to completed when the vendor's work is done. D. Ensure that each production order relates to a single vendor. E. Assign each operation in a production order to multiple vendors. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Create an operation for subcontractors to track progress. This action ensures that each subcontractor can effectively track their operations, providing insights into progress and any delays or issues encountered. Also, automatically generate purchase orders for subcontracted operations. Although initially uncertain, this option is important as it can streamline procurement processes while mitigating potential vendor-related issues, and ensure each production order relates to a single vendor. This maintains the integrity of each production order by ensuring clear vendor associations, which is essential for accurate tracking and management. We use Dynamics 365 supply chain management. We run a trace on raw materials, identifying which two product categories are visible within the trace data. A. Non-stocked items. B. Finished products. C. Co-products. D. Byproducts. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. In Dynamics 365 supply chain management, when tracing raw materials, the two main types of products visible in the trace output are finished products. These are the completed items resulting from processing or manufacturing activities. Byproducts, these refer to leftover materials that are not as valuable as the final finished product and can be sold separately. We that custom manufacture medications requires a Dynamics 365 app to manage concentrations of specific active ingredients and track ingredient movements from supplier to end customer. The ideal solution for us would be an application that automates substituting ingredients based on compound type. A. Dynamics 365 supply chain management. B. Dynamics 365 product insights. C. Dynamics 365 customer service. D. Dynamics 365 asset management. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The most appropriate app for this company is Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. This application effectively tracks ingredient concentrations, provides supplier traceability, and allows substitution of ingredients based on compound type, making it ideal for managing the company's medication manufacturing process comprehensively. In the Dynamics 365 supply chain management, Cloudware can create maintenance requests by using the Schedule Maintenance Plans feature. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, while you can create maintenance requests manually or through other methods, there is no specific schedule maintenance plans feature in Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management that allows creating maintenance requests. You can assign maintenance workflows that have a specific skill to work orders and maintenance requests. With Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, we can account and plan for subcontracting services, such as painting metal parts, during production. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, you can. In Dynamics 365 Project Operations, Clodoyer can invoice one or more projects at the same time by using a project contract. Is it true? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We are implementing expense management capabilities in Dynamics 365 Finance. We can configure the system to use workflows for reviews of cash advance requests. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We implementing Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management uses Microsoft SharePoint Online for document management. Users can create documents in SharePoint from Dynamic 365 Supply Chain Management. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. This is false because there's no direct functionality to create new documents in SharePoint directly from within Dynamics 365. In Dynamics 365 Finance, budget entries can be generated by opening a Microsoft Excel file. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is true. Legal entities are used to segment the financial transaction for a company for tax purposes. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, legal entities are indeed used to segment financial transactions for tax purposes. Each legal entity can have its own tax reporting requirements and obligations, making it essential for compliance with local laws. Legal entities are used to segment the financial postings of a legal entity, not assist in compliance audit mitigation. A company is being used by Dynamics 365 Project Operations for a project implementation. An internal project involving three different organizations requires billing standards to be established. Functionality needs to be implemented to split project invoicing, and the appropriate project component should be chosen. A. Invoicing. B. Expenses. C. Budgets. D. Contracts. E. Subcontracts. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. In Dynamics 365 Project Operations, The expenses component allows for the management of costs associated with a project, including the capability to handle split billing. In the Dynamics 365 supply chain management, Clodeware can create work orders from a maintenance schedule. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, in Dynamics 365 supply chain management, you can create work orders directly from a maintenance schedule. This allows for proactive maintenance planning and execution based on predefined schedules. You can create maintenance requests by using the Schedule Maintenance Plans feature. With Dynamics 365 Commerce, modern point-of-sale and POS devices can process sales even if the device has no network connectivity. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. True, since MPOS devices can handle transactions without network connectivity using external tools within Dynamics. We lend Dynamics 365 human resources to our employees for the purpose of ensuring that workers can independently assess their own performance against set goals. What should you direct workers to focus on? A. Compensation management page. B. Employee self-service workspace. C. Performance goals page. D. Personnel management page. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Employee self-service workspace feature allows employees to document their performance directly through tools like performance dashboards, tracking progress, and reviewing key indicators, ensuring they can manage their work relative to goals within the company. We require an effective solution to enhance quote accuracy across our parts list with the goal of improving communication with customers. It would be ideal for us to recommend that the company adopt a comprehensive approach aimed at enhancing quotes across their parts list from the customer's perspective. What do you suggest? A. Dynamics 365 Marketing. B. Dynamics 365 Human Resources. C. Dynamics 365 Sales. D. Dynamics 365 Customer Insights. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The optimal solution for the company's requirement is Dynamics 356 Customer Insights. It provides tailored analytics and insights specific to customer relationships, enabling efficient quoting based on customer parts lists by offering necessary tools for accurate pricing management without unnecessary complexity. We have two legal entities. We may sell items exclusively under one company or distributed between both. A solution is required to standardize the items across these entities. A. Lifecycle services. B. Item templates. C. Products and product masters. D. Product insights. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The most appropriate solution is Lifecycle Services, as it provides an integrated approach to managing product life cycles, ensuring consistency and reducing ambiguity between different ownerships. We need to enter leads in Dynamics 365 Sales. Which two applications can we use to achieve the goal? A. Dynamics 365 Customer Insights. B. Emails. C. CSV files. D. Dynamics 365 Commerce. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. You can capture leads directly from email communications or bulk uploading leads from CSV files. We have decided to deploy Dynamics 365 Commerce. Store-wide items will be scanned and payments will be collected using a physical credit card device. The solution must fit within a browser window. What solution would you recommend? A. Cloud point of sale. B. E-commerce. C. Modern point of sale. D. Power apps. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Modern point of sale is designed to operate on various devices, including tablets and laptops, and can run within a browser. It supports various functionalities essential for retail operations, including scanning items, processing sales transactions, and integrating with physical payment devices like credit card readers. This makes it suitable for environments where sales transactions need to be processed efficiently and in real time. The other options are not as suitable for this requirement. Cloud point of sale. E-commerce, this is focused on online sales and does not pertain to in-store transactions using physical devices. D. Power apps. Although Power apps can be used to create custom applications, it is not specifically designed for retail point-of-sale operations. With Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, we can initiate new production based on demand, open orders, and historical trends, as well as take into consideration the time to manufacture and ship product to customers. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, you can. A company plans to implement Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, requiring that shop floor workers register their daily work using the production floor execution interface. What are two activities that can be performed by employees utilizing this tool? A. Schedule a production order. B. Register scrap quantity during production. C. Register raw material consumption. D. Clock in and clock out. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The two activities that shop floor workers can perform using Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management Production Floor Execution Interface include clock in and clock out, that ensures each worker starts their shift at the right time and completes it when they return to their workspace, and also register raw material consumption. It tracks when raw materials are used, which is essential for accurate inventory management during production. These two activities are fundamental to managing shifts and ensuring efficient workflow in a manufacturing environment. We implementing Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management uses Microsoft SharePoint Online for document management. Document management with SharePoint allows users to handle Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint documents. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. This is true because Dynamics allows access to these programs, which can be managed through your account on SharePoint. Dynamics 365 Human Resources can manage compensation plans. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We are implementing Dynamics 365 Human Resources, and employees receive compensation on a bi-weekly basis. Bonuses and raises are awarded within the company's operational cycle. Each pay period must include employee raises and bonuses. We need to verify all calculations at the end of each pay period. What should we set up? A. Compensation process. B. Benefit eligibility process. C. Task management. D. Fixed compensation plan. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The correct answer is compensation process. This option addresses the need for accurately tracking and verifying raises and bonuses, which are critical components of employee compensation in Dynamics 365 Human Resources. The compensation process ensures that all calculations are performed at the end of each pay period to maintain accurate records. The configure-to-order manufacturing strategy should be used when developing new prototypes of products to bring to market. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. The configure-to-order CTO strategy is primarily used for customizing existing products based on customer specifications rather than for developing new prototypes. New prototypes are typically developed using a different strategy. We can use Dynamic 365 supply chain management. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. We utilize Dynamics 365 Finance and Power BI. We intend to develop operational data analytics for retail stores distributed across the United States. The company seeks assistance in developing a Power BI visualization that effectively analyzes customer visit data based on population demographics in regions where stores are situated. Which Power BI visualization should you recommend? A. Basic maps. B. Donut chart. C. Bar chart. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The recommended Power BI visualization for the company's needs is a basic maps. You can define a role that includes the required competencies for a resource. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, you can define a role that includes resource-specific competencies by using roles to set definitions at higher levels. Dynamic 365 supply chain management has features for batch manufacturing processes. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, Have a bit of think and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. Legal entities are used to segment liabilities for retail channels in a single taxation entity. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here. Have a bit of think and then continue when you are ready. No, legal entities are not specifically used to segment liabilities for retail channels within a single taxation entity. They represent distinct legal entities that can operate under different regulatory frameworks, including taxation, but they do not segment liabilities in this manner. Legal entities are used to segment the financial transaction for a company for tax purposes. We are assessing the functional capabilities of Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations apps, intending to display multiple master data records for addition, deletion, and modification. We need to use which form type to use for displaying these master data. A. FASTB. B. List. C. Details. D. Parameters. Okay, now pause the video here. Have a bit of think and then continue when you are ready. The recommended form type for displaying multiple master data records to allow editing and interaction with individual records is details. We use Dynamics 365 Sales. We want creating an app for the sales team. The app must only contain a subset of Dynamics 365 sales views, forms, and reports. What should we implement? A. Model-driven apps. B. Power Automate. C. AI Builder. D. Power BI. Okay, now pause the video here. Have a bit of think and then continue when you are ready. The answer is the model-driven apps. We plan to implement Dynamics 365 project operations. We can create project-based sales orders directly from a project record. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here. Have a bit of think and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. We have an online store and a physical location. We are setting up Dynamics 365 Commerce. We want shoppers to receive discounts based on the quantities purchased. The larger the quantity, the larger the customer's discount. We need to set up the system to apply discounts based on quantities. What should we set up? A. Retail channel. B. Loyalty card. C. Task management. D. Loyalty scheme. Okay, now pause the video here. Have a bit of think and then continue when you are ready. A loyalty scheme in Dynamics 365 Commerce enables customers to earn rewards, such as loyalty points, based on their purchasing behavior. As they accumulate more quantity purchases, these rewards increase, providing larger discounts. This setup aligns with the goal of offering bigger discounts for higher quantities. An international services company is implementing Dynamics 365 Finance. You need to help the implementation team set up the app. What must be created and configured first? A. Chart of accounts. B. Business unit. C. Legal entity. D. project. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The chart of accounts should be set up first in Dynamics 365 Finance, as it serves as the foundational financial structure that handles all financial entries and reports. Lean manufacturing processes produce only the products needed to meet customer demands. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. The make-to-order manufacturing strategy should be used when manufacturing consistent formula-based products that are based on a replacement plan using minimum and maximum levels. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. A user is assigned to the systems administrator role in Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation, which operation cannot be modified or performed by the user. A. Modify the fields in a report. B. Add a menu item to favorites. C. Modify the fields in a form. D. Group or rearrange favorites. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Group or rearrange favorites functionalities are typically within the admin role's capability due to full system access and standard administrative tasks. The other options of B and C also appear to be within the admin capabilities without requiring specific third-party extensions or custom scripting unless otherwise stated. We have owed two vendors $500 each. We want to ensure that all debts are settled by posting a lump sum of $1,000 to a bank. We need to be able to track individual vendor payments. Which feature should you recommend? A. Ledger setup. B. Journal voucher. C. Bank reconciliation. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. A ledger setup allows the customer to log each payment as entries in different accounts, providing clear visibility into where money is owed by vendors. We must analyze the frequency, number, and types of calls received at their customer support center in order to ensure accurate visibility. What should you recommend? A. Data manager. B. Relationship analytics. C. Customer service insights. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Customer Service Insights is broad and covers all metrics like satisfaction and retention. You can draft a work breakdown structure by using initial resources assignments. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, drafting a work breakdown structure involves using initial resource assignments to guide task assignment within the project structure. We employ Dynamics 365 project operations within the central mode of its software implementation. You define the team members for the project. Each team member must be assigned to specific tasks. Team member time must be displayed as used. We need to delegate a task coordinator. What should we set as the delegate? A. Resource manager. B. Team member. C. System. D. Project manager. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. In Dynamics 365, central mode delegation of tasks requires a resource manager who has direct access to the team member, ensuring they can manage their specific roles and tasks efficiently. We plan to implement a manufacturing solution enhanced with integrated rate shipping costs for distribution. Please provide your recommendation for this solution. What do you assess? A. Dynamics 365 sales. B. Dynamics 365 field service. C. Dynamics 365 commerce. D. Dynamics 365 supply chain management. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. The recommended product for a company interested in integrated rate shipping costs within a manufacturing context is Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. This product provides comprehensive features essential for managing supply chain logistics, including tracking shipping rates, optimizing inventory, and ensuring efficient delivery processes. It effectively integrates with other Dynamics tools to address all aspects of distribution, making it the most suitable choice for the company's needs. We use Dynamics 365 Human Resources. We establish a new department and hires employees to staff the department. We want to manage annual employee reviews. What key functionalities does Dynamics 365 Human Resources offer to support organizational performance? A. Competencies. B. Personnel actions. C. Performance journals. D. Goals. Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Competencies refers to specific skills or competencies an employee has developed, allowing them to perform tasks effectively. Performance journals records employee evaluations and feedback, providing a dynamic record of performance metrics. Using Dynamics 365, Finance Clodeware can create a payment proposal to select a set of invoices to pay for a payment batch. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. Yes, it is correct. Dynamics 365 project operation project contracts are generated from an approved project-led RECID. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, it is incorrect. Project contracts are usually generated from opportunities or quotes, rather than directly from leads. While leads help identify potential sales opportunities, they don't provide the detailed information needed for a project contract. Legal entities are used to segment the financial postings of a legal entity, not assist in compliancy audit mitigation. Is it correct? Okay, now pause the video here, have a bit of think, and then continue when you are ready. No, while legal entities do segment financial postings, they also play a role in compliance and audit mitigation by ensuring that financial records are maintained separately for each entity, which helps in meeting regulatory requirements. Not forget to like and subscribe.